Hi everyone, this is kind of an extra video, just because I wanted to answer some questions and do that, I guess, video-wise. To begin with, I want to do a big shout out to Christian. I saw your video and I saw you with your big heart, and it just made me so happy, and I want to send a big kiss to you from me, from Canada, and say I love seeing you in the videos and I can't wait to see more of you. So that's first. Now we're going to get to, we had to talk about the swimsuit. And some people have asked me that they want to see the swimsuit. So I'm going to show you the swimsuit. I hope you can see it. This is the infamous bathing suit with the skirt. You would see that it cleverly kind of covers this area and the beginnings of the cellulite here. Okay, so that's the way it looks. It kind of covers most of the areas. It's got a unique pattern here, a very bright pattern here so that it draws your attention to the girl and keeps it away from the lower part of your body. So that skirt is going to go when I get around that. This is going to be burnt. This, burnt. This, you'll see me in. So that's my skirt, and I challenge everybody else to get out here and get in your bathing suit and show me your bathing suit photo. It was really hard for me. God, it was really hard for me to do a video in the first place. Vlog. So I challenge everybody to get in their bathing suits and show your bathing suit shot. The next thing I want to talk about is I've been talking about on CalorieCount.com a multivitamin. It's called Multibionta. So I wanted to show you Multibionta. So, you know, if you see it at your pharmacy or whatever, where you buy your vitamins, that's what it is. It says probiotics for the maintenance of good health with a complete combination of vitamins and minerals. No, I'm not a spokesperson. I feel kind of like a spokesperson. And oddly enough, I don't think I normally do this unless I really like something. So Multibionta is an excellent vitamin. I think on their website it has this 30-day challenge thing. And I took the 30-day challenge. I actually got them on sale at Shoppers, and I thought, I'm going to try this vitamin for 30 days. So it actually gave me more energy, and I've never really had any issues with things moving south of the border there, but it revved up that activity. So if you have any issues with things moving south of the border, that's an excellent multivitamin. And on CalorieCount.com, when I'm logging the foods, even if I'm eating like just amazingly that week, it seems that I'm always in a deficit in some vitamin or mineral. So, excuse me, caffeine. This, I always feel like I'm fine, no matter what the deficit is. So that's about the Multibionta. And then I wanted to continue on with discussing issues. And I was talking to Blossom last night. She has a way, that girl, of getting me to talk about things that are really hard to talk about, painful to talk about, but which are really helping me along in this journey. And one of the things I noticed, but I didn't really understand, was that for the last 3 years, I've kind of been ending friendships, a lot of friendships. And I didn't really grasp it all until fairly recently. And I guess in my life, I've had a history of really not feeling good enough. And it's not what you're thinking. It's some kind of like weird subconscious level that I'm not good enough. I was raised in a single parent family. I've never known my father. So, you know, subconsciously you think I wasn't good enough for him, right? I have had 3 siblings. I was the 4th, the youngest. And my mother really favored my brothers. So I always felt that I wasn't good enough, you know, for my mom. In the abusive relationship that I was in, it was a real control thing, and he really brainwashed you. It was really weird how that worked. But he had me feeling that nobody would ever want me. Like if I left him, nobody else would ever want me. Nobody would think I'm smart enough. Nobody would think I'm good enough. Nobody would think, you know, I'm pretty enough. Nobody would think those things. And it took me a fair amount of time to retrain my brain in that one and realize, yeah, I actually may well. And finally leave him. But again, as I've mentioned before, he stalked me for 2 years. It was a really horrific experience. I wish they'd tighten the laws on that, because it really is one of the most traumatic things I've ever been through in my life. And then my most recent ex, it wasn't that he said anything per se, it was what he did. And what he did made me feel not good enough. So they're my issues, of course, right? So I was feeling not good enough, quite a lot. So then I started realizing that these people in my lives, were making me feel not good enough. You know, here I was being a true and good friend to these people, and they were taking advantage of me, as, you know, some people do, right? And then treating me horribly. And I thought to myself, you know, get lost. And it was only recently that I realized I was saying get lost because I'm like, I'm done with you people who are making me feel bad. You know what? I don't need you. Get out of my life. You're doing nothing positive for me. You're sucking me dry on a number of levels. And you're treating me bad. So I don't need that anymore. So recently now I've come to realize what I've been doing for the last 3 years and getting rid of these people. And understanding how it's all part and parcel of the same thing. So I have a number of issues to work on, clearly. I'm taking them one at a time, but I'm facing them. Sometimes they're really painful. Sometimes they're funny. Sometimes they're enough to make you immobile, you know, really. But I think, you know, coming to terms with them and realizing them, seeing them for what they are, facing them head on, and then realizing who you are, the better you get. So that's my rant for Labor Day, and happy Labor Day, all the laborers. And for you independently wealthy folk, this is just our day. This is the day for the working people. So yay to us. Have a fantastic day. And I will see you Friday for the weigh-in. Bye. Bye, Christian.